This conference will now be recorded.
In Salesforce, we have different editions. Okay, so these editions are related to in terms of real time. If you got any project, your client will choose these editions. Okay, these editions will not use for practice. Okay, the customers who are interested in buying this essential edition, they will not get an option to do any kind of modification. Okay, so that's why Salesforce is giving $25. Okay, the otherwise Salesforce have given for everyone $25. Everyone can go for a $25, right? So why not everyone is going for $25? Why? Because of the, so they will not, if they buy the, if they if they have purchased this license. Okay, whatever the standard functionalities Salesforce has given, those functionalities only they can use. If they want to use other functionalities, they want to create custom object, they want to create custom fields, Salesforce will not allow them. Why? Because this is a standard edition. This is a essential edition. So that's why everybody will go for this edition. Okay. This is in terms of once you got in a job. So where in your where you are working, that companies, that customers will use will, they will only buy this out, buy these editions. Okay, for us, for training purpose, don't do, this is not, you might have it tried from this. Okay, not this one. Okay, not this one. Okay, this is for people who has businesses and they want to use Salesforce. This is for trial. So Salesforce is telling, if you want to start my, if you want to start my Salesforce, just use a trial edition for 30 days. If you feel that you are comfortable with my whatever my software I am giving, if you are comfortable, then they will go for renewal. Just like you went for any shopping, you will go for any shopping, right? So if you want to buy some dress, what you will do, you will take a trial. If you, so it's not that if I want to use Salesforce, I want to use Salesforce for 30 days, if I feel that I am comfortable with my Salesforce, then I will go for renewal. I want to check. It's not like that. If I went to a shop, I brought a shirt, so I will check whether it is fit for me or not. So I think that if I go for, I'll go for other option also. It's not that okay, you have gone for trial, you have to buy. No, this is a trial edition. Okay, this is a trial edition for people who wants to use Salesforce. Okay, not for us, not for trainees. Okay, so this is not for us. So to get in a free to for Salesforce, what Salesforce is telling that if you want to practice, if you want to be master in Salesforce, you want to get it, you want to get into Salesforce. So for you people, I'm giving a free platform for practice purpose. Salesforce is giving a free platform. The platform name itself called as a developer edition. So don't get confused with the name called developer edition. It is a common for everyone. It is common for admins. It is common for developers. It's common for business analysts. For everyone who wants to have a, who wants to do practice, they, they have to go to developer.salesforce.com. From here, click on sign up. From here, click on sign up. Okay, so don't use salesforce.com website and try to, no, this is the website. From here, click on sign up. Okay, and from here, just give your personal details. Okay, whatever the details you want to give. So let me load, let it get load. Okay, so from here, just give all the details, whatever the details you give. Only Salesforce will verify whatever the email ID you give. So this here, just give the proper email ID, whichever email ID, working email ID you need to give. To that email, you will get a verification email. Okay. So here the username should be, here the username should be in the form of email ID. Okay. So try to register from here, and you will get an email. In that email, you will have an option to verify your account. Just click that option. It will allow you to set a password. Allow you to set a password. So let me create. Let me show you. I'll just say so one, the role, any role you can give. I'll give architect. Okay, the company, I'll say Infosys. Even though I'm not working for Infosys, I'll give Infosys. So I'm from India. Let's say I'm from, I can give anything India, and the postal code and username. Subhani @infy.com. Even though I don't have an account in Infy, just click. So what it does, it will send an email verification to our email. So here I given an email called my personal email. This is MC Shubhani. This email. To this email I got an email. See, developer. So welcome to Salesforce. Verify your account. See, every time people will get confused. Developer edition says we are an admin. See, you are an admin. Salesforce knows that you are an admin, but don't get confused with the name called developer. For everyone, for a developer, for an admin, for a technical architect, everyone, if they want to practice in Salesforce, developer.salesforce.com, sign up. Okay, so it's not for only a developer, it's for everyone. Okay, this account is for everyone. Okay, so click on verify. Click on verify account. In the mail itself, they'll give you use a username and how to login.salesforce.com. Okay, now it is asking to set a password. So here it's asking to set a password. So how we can set a password? You need to give 8 characters. In 8 characters, it should be one should be letter, one should be number. So I'll simply give admin 123. See, if you are working as an admin in any software, just try to maintain only one password. Okay, don't try to maintain different password, different areas, so that you will end up in a situation that you forget every password. So best advice should be use only one password. That password don't share with anyone. In all scenarios use only one password. Okay, don't share with anyone. Okay, so now it's asking security question. So I'll say Hyderabad, in city you were born. I'll say Hyderabad. Change the password. Now you are able to log in into Salesforce. So this is the training edition. This is called developer edition, DE. People will call DE, developer edition. Okay, so from here you can create. So let me refresh. So log out. I don't want to use the account. So now got an idea how to create your own accounts, Shami? Clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you show me that how to
Okay.
create the account and object, but you did not show me those how to open the Salesforce account. So I was
This
confused.
this this I have see this I have I will discuss generally in demo. Okay. So you could have asked me, sir, way to create that one, right? So let me log into Salesforce. So let me log into our account. So today we'll discuss about actually we have been discuss about app. We have created an app. Then we have created objects. So today we'll discuss about fields. So how to create user operated fields. So let me open the document. No worries. So how to create fields. So let me go to app, whichever app we have created. Okay. So now I want to create fields in this employee object. Okay. So when I click new, I don't have any fields here to enter data. So to enter data about employees, you want to create a record here, right? So to to create a record, so we need to have fields to enter. So that's called user operated fields. So those fields will create now. Okay, means till now what we have created, we have created object is nothing but a table in a database. Okay, so object is nothing but a table in a database which stores data in the form of rows and columns. Rows and columns. Now we have to define the rows, and in that rows, whatever the data the end user will enter, that is a column. So same like if you observe the standard account. Okay, if you click new standard account. Okay, so here once system has been created called account object, this is a table. In this table they have defined this rows. Okay, they have defined these rows. Okay, rows means user operated fields. So whatever the data you enter here is columns. Okay, so now we have to define the fields. Rows is nothing but user operated fields. So how to create user operated fields? So go to that particular object. Okay, so here you have two options. You can go to setup, or else you can directly click on edit object, so that it will take us to employee object. So go to fields and relationships in employee object, go to fields and relationships. So from here we can create fields. Okay, click on new custom field. So Salesforce has given this. So we'll discuss about this in future. Okay, so let's discuss about these data types. See, I want to create a employee data. So if I want to create employee data, let's say I want to create employee name, employee date of birth, employee date of joining, employee salary, employee designation, all these things. So I need to enter data. So what Salesforce does, Salesforce has given some few data types, standard data types. Okay, so apart from these data types, you cannot create your own data types. These are the standard data types which has been provided by Salesforce. What is checkbox? Okay, checkbox means if you want to have an option to select or check or uncheck, means let's say some employee is working or not today, maybe he's in a holiday or not. You want to check, you want to have an option to check, so use checkbox. You want to enter data related to currency, so select data type as a currency. You want to enter data related to date date and time, date and type data type. You want to enter data in terms of in the form of email ID, so create the field with email data type. So you want to give an geolocation, you want to map location. That means by giving longitude and latitude and longitude, so use geolocation as a data type. Okay, if you want to enter whatever the data you are entering, means that should be in the form of number, so go for a number data type. If you want to give data as a percentage, so you have percentage data type. If you want to give the data in the form of phone number, we have data type called phone. Okay, see, these are all called user friendly data types, right? Pick list means, so I can if I select a pick list, if I created a field called pick list, so end user can be able to select whichever the option you want. Text means you can allow text. Text area means you can create more than 255 characters. In text you can create 255. If you want to create more than 255, go for text area, and you want to create more than that, go for text area long, and you want to create more than that, go for text area rich. Text encrypted means something you while end user is entering, the password should be in the form of star, means it should not be readable. So then go for text. You want to create a time related thing, time URL. Okay, now I want to create a fields for an employee object. Okay, so for employee, what details we need to be, I need to be have an employee name means I enter text name, text bar. So let me take the field called text, create next. Now give the field name called, field name nothing but, field label is nothing but field name. Okay, so this field name is understand by system, this field label will understand by end user. So the field name is employee name, employee employee name. Okay, so that the end user can enter the name in this field. Okay, length should be 255 characters. Okay, so do you want to, if you want to write any description, you can write a description here, and you want to write any help text regarding this field, means while the end user is trying to create the field like that, it will highlight something help regarding this field while the user is trying to enter. So like this, if you are trying to create your developer edition, so Salesforce is showing so what to enter, right? It's guiding us, right? So that is called help text. When you go to sign up, see here everywhere it is guiding name, first name, your email. Okay, so it's highlighting something and you it is guiding. So that's what help text. And you want to make this field as a mandatory field. So means without entering data, if user is trying to save the records, system will throw an error. So you want to make as a mandatory field. So select is a mandatory field. No, if you don't want, you can unique. These don't allow to, if you want to the users to be restrict by creating a duplicate records, so you can select this one as a unique, so that if they are trying to enter a same name, so system will throw another employee same name. So we don't want to use this one. Okay, next, external setup, these are all not needed now. And show formula means you can write a formula on this uh, field also. So this also will discuss in a validation rule out there. So I don't want to use this one. So if you want to make it a mandatory field, select this one. So I don't want anything. So let me click next. So here it is asking security means, so you have created a field. So you want to display to whom, who is going to be access, who is going to be have access to this field. So as of now, so we'll discuss this in more like in detail in security area. So as of now, so don't select anything, leave as it is. Whatever the system has selected, leave as it is. Don't try to select anything. Okay, so means give access to everyone. Everyone can access security. This portion is talk about security. Who will who is going to be have this field access. So as of now, give to everyone. Just click next. Now it is asking to add to layout. Okay, so here you will have something called layout. When you click new employee, so this is called layout. Okay, this is called layout. Okay, so it is asking which layout I want to add. So employee layout only. So select as it is. Don't change anything. This area talks about layout. So then click save. If you click save, so again you have to go and select a new custom field. So click save and new, so that now it will allow you to create a new record, new field. So let us go and check how the field got created. Just refresh, click new. It's a field called employee name came, right? Employee name means it is allowing to enter name text. I can enter text here. So now I want to create other fields also, other details means employee related other details I want to create. So employee name, next employee date of birth, right? Employee date of joining. Date of birth or date of joining means date, right? So select the data type as a date, then click next. So I want to create a date of birth, data or date of joining. Joining, which date he is going to be, he is joining in this organization. So do you want to make a require field or do you want to make it? So I'm not selecting anything. Just click next. So this also talk about security part. Who is going to be have this field access? So give to everyone. Don't change anything. Then click next. And this is also which layout you use. This is added into employee layout by default. Click save. Save one new. Okay. So now I want to create one more field called date of birth of the employee. So date of birth means date. Click next. Date of birth. Click next. Click next. Save one new. So I want to have designation. Designation means pick list. So we should have multiple options to select. So select pick list, click next. So I want to have field called designation, employee designation. Okay. So I want to enter values. Okay. Give values like sales manager. I am defining only sales related sales team lead. Okay. Sales representative and accountant, HR, office executive. He'll take care of everything. Office executive, operations manager, operations head. Okay. Next, billing person, billing count, billing sector, someone like that. So I entered few designations. Now we have something option here like display the values alphabetically, not in the order you entered. Means so whatever the values I have displayed here. Okay, those values while selecting a user, if I want to display in alphabetic order, so let me select this one. Okay. Now, so whatever the value I entered, let me sales manager as should be selected as a default value, first value. Use value as a first default value. No, I don't want to do that. I want to display the values in alphabetically so that end user will, while creating an employee record, he will select whichever the user name you want. Then click next. Okay. This is also security part. Then click next. Save and new. So I want to create one more field called I want to have a qualification pick list. What do you call qualification? Qualification. So I want to have values separated by MBA, MCA, BTech, degree, PUC, and 10th class person also. Okay. So display the values in alphabetic. Click next. Click next. Save and new. I want to have one more field called salaries. So generally we'll have salary also, right? Employee related information means salary also will take. Salary means currency. So currency. Click next. Salary. 18 digits. Okay. Save and new. So experience. I want to have something called experience also, employee experience. Experience means number. Okay. Click next. The experience can be not more than 2 digits. Click next. Save and new. Let's say since sales people also there, I want to have something called sales experience. The experience should be number. Sales experience. Experience can be 2 digits. Save and new. Next, I want to have something called about let me open the document. Qualification, salary, sales experience, rate of training, available. Age, employee age, I don't want age. Available, yes, is available or not, checkbox. Checkbox. Available. Let me have some employee personal details also. His email ID, phone number. So that will cover all the fields. Email. Next. Employee personal email. Personal email ID. And your phone number. So select phone. Phone number means phone. We have something called phone. Click next. And phone number. Save. Okay. So now we have created fields. Okay. I'll share this document with you. So by seeing this document, you can create the fields. So let me go and check how the fields are created. See, all the fields got created, but they have aligned only one side, okay, left side. So by default, remember, by default, when you create any object, system will create one page layout. Any object, system will create one page layout with the name of object name. So here it got created employee layout, okay. So by default, when you create all the fields, system will align for this in this layout. System will align. Salesforce system will align only left side. Okay. Even though you have the empty screen here, means layout here, it will not arrange here. It will align only left side. So if you want to place some fields this side, okay. So we have to go to page layouts, go to but particular object, employee object, go to that page layout. Under below fields and relationship, there is a page layout. So on page layout, for every object, system will create a page layout with the name of object name. See, employee layout. Just click on this one. Okay. So here you have an option called fields. Okay. So something called fields. So whatever the fields you have created, it has been displayed here, and they have been aligned only one side here. In employee details, only one side. So I want to keep some fields this side. Just select, drag and drop. Select, drag and drop. Simply select, highlight. Just highlight your mouse on there, and then select, drag and drop. Highlight, then select, drag and drop. Highlight, select, and drag and drop. Okay. So let's say I want to have this. Okay. Then save it. See, don't get confused while drag and drop. Okay. So if you are doing mistake here, okay, they will become some field will become mandatory field, like that. Everything will become star. Just wherever you want, just place your mouse. Okay. Let's say you want to date of birth, you want to place this side. So place your mouse here. Okay. Then select that field. Simply drag and okay. Now you want to again move back. Just place your mouse on date of birth, then select, drag and drag. Okay. So wherever you want, you can place. Okay. Then save. So once you've saved, you can go back to your end user screen and you can check here whether it got aligned or not. Click new. So it got aligned, right? So like this. So we can do here sections, and that one we'll discuss tomorrow. So I'll stop here. Any questions here? Creating your fields.